If it's not taken care of course it has good side. But it has more detrimental and more destruction than good if you are not careful. So it is denying young men an opportunity to grow to whom they can become. It is denying young ladies an opportunity to grow and mature to who God wanted them to be. And I believe my crucial moment and my point here is to make us that we know how to use technology, being in online stuff, and we are careful that it doesn't rob us our destiny. Remember, the younger the child, the most selfish it is. And God wants us to mature. There's somebody called Carlton who said those words. And he says, the language of Facebook or internet both reflects and encourages childishness. So we have people who are engaging in internet, in chats, but they are not maturing to the highest level that they are supposed to mature. Childishness, he says, it is a textually transmitted diseases. Have you ever heard of sexually transmitted diseases? Now we have textually transmitted diseases. Text. We are in a world of text. We have textually transmitted diseases, and we have to be aware of. What do you post? Or which post do you look at? If every high school, when given an opportunity and he has a smartphone, he will have a tendency of using 9 hours a day or more. 9 hours. You will use 9 hours kwa simu. Now, the most amazing thing is you are not Googling on notes of academic work. You are not researching on any topic that can help in shaping your destiny. You are not doing a Zoom lesson. Have you ever had in our school, I teach in Georgez and we usually give them Zoom lessons, where you can be able to see the teacher and you are listening from wherever you are. You are not doing a Google lesson. 9 hours! What are you doing? What do you think you are doing? Tell us. 9 hours! What do you think somebody is doing? He is not on a research, academics, attend Google lesson. What do you think he's doing? Think about it. Now, that now becomes so hard. Because as a pastor or as a youth leader, now it creates a difficulty in having fellowship with the next generation. This man called Carlton says, such are human amoebas substituting in absurd non-world that involves more risks on themselves. Now, the point here I want you to know is as you do that 9 hours or more, you are subjecting yourself to more risks. Number 2, they are more vulnerable to immorality. More vulnerable to immorality. Statistics and survey will also say most of students are failing in their academics because they have been following some sites of meeting sexy people. If not so, pornographic pictures, So no wonder the teacher will wonder what you're doing. You know, some teachers, when they are on duty, they look at and people at the window. Then you see somebody doing like that. A whole prep of 2 hours is just reading isotopes. 2 hours inaisha. Amesoma neno moja ya chemistry peke yake. Why? Because in the mind, the guy or the lady has so much intoxicated himself with some videos. That is what is in the back of the mind. So the person is more vulnerable to immorality because it's easier to access a pornographic video. It is easy. Kitambo, even if they were there, they would only appear in a magazine, which was very hard to access. So mtu akimaliza from class 1 up to university, the first time you see a nude, you know what I mean, nakedness of your opposite sex. The first time is when you are almost married or you are married. But right now, you don't even have to have been close to a girl, but you have seen those things. You don't need even to have been close to the opposite sex, but you have seen those things. Those are the vanity we are talking of young people. And therefore, they end up failing. And that is why we are saying, if you're not careful of how you interact with your phone, especially, with your technological devices, they are selfish. They will lock you your destiny. They will make you remain a child, emotionally, intellectually, and even to whom you can become. He also continues, says that after you do this, they rob you commitment. Commitment to things that you're supposed to do. Commitment to your studies. Yani unachukua simu. Ukishachukua simu hivi, unasikia tu kuangalia. Then you have the assignment here. You are trying. All of a sudden you forget about assignment. You are chatting in WhatsApp. You are checking WhatsApp status. After that, you are doing something else. You are watching the TikTok videos. So they rob you the commitment that you're supposed to have into other things that are so important and crucial to your life. That it has made people who have no sacrifice. They don't sacrifice. They don't devote themselves to things, and they experience loss of identity and meaning of their life.